So yesterday, Sowore was released. Nnamdi Kanu lawyer too was released. In fact, everybody they arrested was released. They tried to keep them in prison, but those guys got out. Meanwhile, there's a plan to have a protest in Lagos today. And I tell that time when they arrest and say, not be in there really want arrest. They just want to make sure say not get chance, go for the next protest where they want to go. Sowore says still they come. Now yesterday they released and now today be protest. Man, play on this video.
Well, finally we've just been released from illegal, unjust, unwarranted, and inhuman detention by the Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime, orchestrated by his illegal IGP Kayode Egbetokun. And we are heading home, hopefully. In fact, I was supposed to be heading to Lagos for a protest for tomorrow.
Still they come.
We are
This was
checking
yesterday,
on the flight,
said
if there's any flight tonight.
Have you seen the warning?
The 5 flights.
You know, they can warn themselves, they can't warn me. You can't warn me about my rights.
Yes.
They are the ones who have to warn themselves about their responsibilities. So it wasn't going to stop me. It is not the first time people who are paid to protect have become very likely responsible and warning people not to exercise their rights. So you can't warn me about my rights.
Okay, now in the build up to the protest, the police had actually issued a warning and they said you contravened that warning by entering into the
restricted zones. Yeah.
Why the lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu was also arrested.
The lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu is here.
Maybe that's
but before he speaks, I'm not a lawyer. But what I know is that if a court gives an order and there's a contravention of that order, you go back to the same court to complain to the judge. It's not the job of police to take it upon itself to be enforcing court orders that it had interest in. But even if they don't have interest in it, there was a court order issued by a judge saying don't go to certain areas. If you want to review the order, you go back to the court. If you want to complain that the orders were violated, you go back to the court.
Yeah.
So the police, being an irresponsible organization in Nigeria, took laws into its hand. And I can guarantee you that those court orders were never served on us. If
Are you serious?
The Schedule 3 of the court order, it says serve them by Friday. So no court order was served on us. But assuming it was served on us, even our courts understand that there are certain areas or boundaries you cannot cross when it comes to fundamental human rights.
So the court orders were not served.
The reason why you spent a long time in detention was because you called the Egbetokun a useless IGP.
No, is it not useless? Yeah. Well, it's not allowed.
So what's your word?
It's still they call that useless.
In terms of the justice system, seeing what played out when you were beaten and manhandled in the court.
It's not the first time they will do that. You must have seen a plethora of police attacks on me. Since 1992, some of the police who attacked me had to fight for their retirement benefits.
For them to collect pension.
Ago. So it's to also tell the police that are doing it now that they will soon meet their Waterloo. There's no question about that. But most importantly, our goal is to fix the country. We can't be going after small issues, including individuals. The country we want to fix, that's what is on our plate, not this individual police. I cannot be banding words, for instance, with the police PRO, who I know doesn't know his left from his right. I can't be banding words with the IGP, who I know no longer is no longer in the police force. And you cannot be IGP if you are not in the police force. And they understand it. That's why they lose their mind. So I have been through about 7 presidents in my lifetime since probably more now, since 1992.
Okay, first and foremost, I want to salute the courage of Sowore. He is a brave man. I don't know whether we agree with him or not. You see, on this is activism movement, I've not always agreed with him. This Lagos, when they come now, I think he's coming to quarrel, to protest over those buildings where they demolish for Yanowuru. If you ask me, I don't agree with that movement, but you can't take it away from him. If he believes in something, he fights for it. You cannot threaten him. He just come out for say, they tell the straight up, say the IGP is still illegal. You know, when you look at it, he has his point. So you can't take it away from him. He's a brave man. Be that as it may, Nigerian government, we don't advise on that side. It is easier to do the right thing than to fight somebody telling you to do the right thing. It's easier to do the right thing. Why don't you want to do the right thing? How can somebody say we want to have a peaceful protest? You they tell them we go, and we no go. I don't understand. Is Nigeria not for all of us? Is there not supposed to be freedom of movement in this country? If I say I want to go and protest in front of the Senate, I have my rights. I know they scatter anything. I just want my voice to be heard. From the look of things, these guys were arrested in front of Transcorp Hilton. The list of places when courts say they don't go, Transcorp Hilton not join. Shehu Shagari Way, Aso Rock, National Assembly, Police Headquarters, and Court of Appeal. How is front of Transcorp Hilton part of these things they are counted? And that judge that didn't want them to be released, that far they don't come. You can only delay these things. See. One day, our voice will be heard in Nigeria. One day, our voice will be heard. If Nigeria is a country where people get work, where they go. People will leave their work, go they fight, go they quarrel with government, go they protest. Anyway, Sowore, you are welcome to Lagos. If you want to join him in the protest, go to his page, comment on any of the posts, tell him how far we are on the gather. May we meet, and I'm sure he's going to post location. So feel free to join him in the protest. For me, myself, and I did my house. I will announce the news from here. I don't support this one, but I supported the Nnamdi Kanu one. But my problem with the Nnamdi Kanu one is that the people who call themselves Igbo boys, they did their chop. No be me when I come for Delta State, go leave my business, go join the fight for Nnamdi Kanu where they sit at their shop. I wish everybody got up. Imagine 2 million people stood up with him on that protest. It is well.